My work mainly focuses on capturing traditional and cultural norms. I am Magrate Atukwase, a graduate from Magrate School of Industry and Fine Art at Magrate University. I majored in painting, textile design, and fashion. Currently, I am pursuing my career as a young artist in Uganda. I mainly focus on themes that link us to our past, because most times our past experiences influence our future. Then I also mainly focus on using acrylics and mixed media sometimes, and I look forward to getting more opportunities that can help me explore my talent as an artist. The kind of work I do, I mainly focus on traditional norms and cultural influences on our current lives today. For example, the last project I worked on the market life, how it evolves from day one in the cities, in the villages, and the current markets we have today. For example, there was a different topic I worked on under the theme of markets, where we have markets in churches. It was a big influence on me because very many people have different perceptions on markets in church, whether the church has diverted from the normal preaching or it has turned into a business as a source of income for the church leaders. So I basically use acrylics and mixed media sometimes. I don't focus on perfection of the person, of the people, of the human form, but I give an impression of the human figure and also try to depict the activities done. As a young artist, I haven't yet achieved anything big because I have not yet fully grown my career, so because I have not been practicing frequently as I should have, I haven't gotten much achievements or opportunities. But with the kickstart of this year, I resolved to work full-time as an artist so that I can nurture my career, and I look forward to getting more opportunities. The first thing is the expensive materials on our market today. As an artist, I would want to produce authentic work with good materials so that I keep the brand of my name going on, instead of diverting for cheap materials in order to exploit my clients. The other thing is there is still some bias about taking art as a full-time career, because in our every day-to-day activities, it's not seen as a full-time job, it's seen as a hobby. So trying to convince someone to buy your art when they don't understand it or have full meaning about it is quite tricky. The market is also currently still low as the Ugandan standards go. Yes, recently I came across a family friend who has more knowledge about art, and he has convinced me and also sponsored me on painting materials, and has promised to give us more market. He's more of like a collector. They can help me provide for me a platform where I can exhibit my work, or a platform where I can get more information from other facilitators, like let's say artists from different areas who have different skills, different experiences, whereby we as young female artists can be inspired by their stories. Because sometimes we are swayed by other activities and you really need somebody to help you keep in focus. They can also create like trade art fairs. They can also help us by creating, let's say like it's the art residence, right? And also like art camps where you can interact with different artists, learn from them different styles instead of duplicating other people's work, where you can learn from them how to develop your own style as an artist. I would encourage my fellow young artists to keep practicing, because when you practice, you keep evolving and growing your let's say your painting style, the way you sculpt your pieces, the materials you source, you keep on going. Then the other thing is you should try to different artists and see how they have gone their journeys, because sometimes you sit behind saying I'm waiting for inspiration, and time passes by without doing any work. So the only thing you do is to start right away, even with a blank canvas or blank, let's say, chunk of wood. The motivation and inspiration comes along the way. What else? My message will be is to always push yourself and see yourself as an individual. You don't sit back and say I'm a woman, I'm an inferior person. You shouldn't sit down and self-pity yourself. You should stand out, because you as a person, you're unique and you bring something empowering to the table. You can follow me on Instagram at Atukwase Creations, and I take this opportunity to wish every lady out there a happy Women's Day.